Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Civilization 5, Gods and Kings as the Austrian Empire. Now, I think I've been saying that I will be extra now for a while now, and I guess I'll tell you if you've noticed me saying it a bit. I don't know, it's been a longish recording session, so I don't know how many times I've said it, like in a row or anything, but it feels like while I've been sat here I've said it a good bit. It was on the TV. Red Dwarf came on, and all I could see was the cat, you know, when he's backing up with his hands in front of it. Ow! So yeah, I don't know if any of you have watched Red Dwarf. In fact, if you have, drop a comment, tell me, let me know. Let's see, were you guys just sleep? Is that really all that we built? I mean, all that hopping, and I've only got 3 over there? Not tremendously ideal. I still think that's... I'm pointing with my finger, not with the mouse. I still think this city could fall in one go. We could maybe then try and push down here. And these... No, that's one that he's captured. That's one that he's captured. I would much rather try and capture one that, you know, he's built himself. And silly me, these guys, these ones here must be Greek cities because... I know I said that before, I wasn't sure, but they don't have the puppeted thing. So it looks like they haven't been... Well, they haven't lost much terrain to each other, at least, shall we say. Who grew? Carthage grew. I don't particularly want you to grow, because you have the wrong freaking religion. But for now, that's fine. The arts are flourishing in Ruska. They seek culture. Whoever gains the most culture in the next 5 turns will gain stuff with them. And let's see, you want intelligence. So whoever discovers the most scientific discoveries isn't going to be us, because we're going for the tough ones. If it was just pure scientific points that we got, then yeah, we'd win easily. But because we're not backfilling, because we're beelining off to things, it's not going to be us. I thought you might like to know that your army is a little on the weak side. Better watch your back. You've just reminded me what I was supposed to start next turn, but I can do it in the interlude of turns. I want to talk to you. Egyptians. Discuss. Joint declaration of friendship. And then, shall we declare war against Alexander? You brought me into a war last time with him, I'm pretty sure. Russia? How about you? Discuss, declaration of friendship, and then shall we go to war against Alexander? You'll come to me again when you're ready, that's fine. And now the only other people left in the world to talk to are the Ethiopians. I doubt that they would do this, but... discuss... Shall we be friends? You must decline.
Yeah?
Stop spying on me. No, let's see then. Shall we go to war against Alexander? In that case... Declare warrants, publicly denounce. Yes. Meh. Bye-bye. It's fine, we'll wait for the turn to, I guess, start. We may adopt a policy. We literally just hit it. Now, let's see, rationalism, I think that gives you a good thing. Well, we're happy, plus 15% science. 2 free technologies. Well, we're not going to get all the way down one, so let's look at just the, you know, straightforward quick gain. That's for great people. Gold maintenance cost 30, allowing you to feel larger armies, don't care. Adopting order will increase happiness by 1 per city. We'll adopt order then, and probably the next one, we'll adopt rationalism. Because we're a lot happier again now. leaving me room to buy more places. Now, 15% research would have been lovely. I mean, I can't quite see it because of the stupid frame counter I got up there. But 15% on 500? Yeah, I would quite happily take 75,000. I got that number wrong. Bismarck has entered the modern era. We have denounced Ethiopia. Next turn. Come on, what are we doing? That's also more happiness Eiffel Tower. It's culture. I have... You know that Ethiopia and I have worked together in the past, and it is the utmost respect for them. Just so you're aware. I'm sorry, but they're a douche. Glad to hear the others distrust Ethiopia. Yes, I do too. I think Egypt is slowly going to the dark side of Greece, and that might be their 3-on-3 for the final push. If there's going to be a truly world war, that's what it'll be. It'll be Alexander, Ramses, and Haladesi, Ethiopia, versus ourselves, Russia, and Bismarck. And I know which one I'd rather be. Team side I'd rather be on. The one that was me, Catherine, and Alexander. But the ones I described earlier, yeah, I think we have the edge. Oh, National Epic. Don't really care about doing that now. Any decent buildings? No. So, let's build a rifleman. No, another great plane, please. Who else needs to build something? Brussels. Now, you're not going to be building units. We know that much. So is there any interesting building for you? Well, it's going to take you 500 years, but build me a bank, please. Actually, it's probably going to take more. The way the game's years work in this game. It's one thing I find rather unrealistic. I think the cost for having buildings, and maybe the benefits of them, should be higher, but they shouldn't take quite as long to build. In fact, you should probably more often than not have your places set to gold farming or working on science more than what you are building units and buildings. I guess that would be a balance change, and it could easily be done in a mod. I'm not too sure, but it's something depending on... So this is a long recording session. The minute, for me, the website isn't up or working, housedoom.tk, but I hope it is by this point. I guess it depends. I think I'm going to put some of these up as 2 at a time, so if I haven't, and you're hearing this now, shout at me in the comments for not doing it. But even if I've done that, I would hope that in that amount of time that these would take to fully aired, that I would have put them up. Oh, and I haven't released today's episodes, which is a good while ago for you guys, but some of them would have gone up, but not all of them, so they will go out, I guess, when I do finish this recording session. Next turn. Not the best way to start a new month. I'll carry on with some. Greetings, comrade. I am pleased to see that you have chosen to follow the path of order as well. Russia called me comrade! Opportunities to aid each of us during our empire's next 5-year plans. Russia's communist! Catherine the Great of Russia, one of the greatest Tsaresses ever, is a communist as well. The Tsaric communists. I'm also happy to see that that has a diplomatic effect, you know, which one of them that you take. The enemy... The fact that Ethiopia denounced us no longer bothers us. Choose production. Who's finished? Graz. Now, let me check. See. Default focus. Oh, of course no, because you need to grow more, really, don't you? You're not going to work more tiles, you're just going to have the ability to grow. And you're still not working all of them. You definitely need to grow one more. It's a lot of food, I wouldn't dare take you off that one. But yeah, one more a size would do you freaking wonders. It's only going to be 8 turns-ish until you grow. In fact, we'll food focus you for 2 turns until you do grow. And then we'll have you set on to production focused. In the meantime, put a couple of turns into an armory for me, please. And we're going to culture pop and claim some basically useless desert. Let's choose production in Linz. I guess we need to work out again who's going to be good for a factory. Economic. Sort it this way. Graz is focusing, so Kuala Lumpur, we're building one there. So it is Linz next, the Vatican and Zanzibar. So actually, you warrant a factory now. Which might actually get you to the point where I think you're worth building stuff in. The Vatican, how long until you've finished 3 turns? And Zanzibar, 9 turns. Let's choose production in Klagenfurt. And if you could actually keep going down the money route for you. And we'll go next turn. Not that you have particularly make the most money around where you are, but I share your conviction that Ethiopia has caused only problems for the civilized empires of the world. Perhaps our combined efforts of denouncing will teach them a lesson. Well, I'm glad I denounced Ethiopia. Fair enough. Egypt, who was a good friend of mine, isn't as much now, I guess, but maybe they won't be friends with them again next time because of this. It's quite, feasible that Egypt will go, actually, I would rather be friends with me than thee. We get a great scientist in Vienna. That means 2 people are quite happy with us. I still need 150 to buy them. But look at that oil and aluminium. That might be where... I haven't really seen any oil on this continent. So that might be where they're getting their oil from. Which would explain why they've chucked so much into them. I only need 58. You give me pearls. Let's find you a map, I'm curious. I'm actually thinking it'll be more worthwhile saving up for a... Let's see. That'd be more than 3,000 now because it's 150 we'd need. And it's only going to get worse, so... They're going to keep hold of it on, but that does mean to me they probably only have 3 units there. Air units possible. I'd be buying my land for buying its sake, but it... I guess we'd be buying aluminium. It's cheap at the moment, that's why I'm thinking of it. I mean, 45, 55... No, we need 58. So it'll be 1,500 plus the 750. I'm rather unsure. For now, that was the timer, so we'll leave it up until the next episode when we'll decide. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll say goodbye. Goodbye.